Welcome back to the Shipyard. Today we are taking a look at the USS Intrepid. Now this comes to us courtesy of John Knopp, and he took pictures from his friendly local gaming store, and he was kind enough to pass them along to the Shipyard. So thank you again, John, for passing them along and posting them on Board Game Geek, and we appreciate your work greatly. So without further ado, the USS Intrepid. It's a Constitution class, base stats of 3 attack, 1 agility, 4 hull, 3 shields. When attacking a ship at range 3, if there is a scan token beside your ship, the defending ship rolls 2 less defense dice instead of 1 less. Now, my first reaction is, hello, Mr. Spock, you have a new best friend. And I mean that with either version of Spock, because Crew Spock or Captain Spock works quite well on this ship. Now, of course, it has the same type of failings as Kirk's Enterprise, in as much as that 7 total durability, only 3 attack dice. But the nice thing here is that you want to scan, and when you do scan, there's plenty of synergy to go along with it. And the ship ability doesn't take away from anything else that's going on upgrade-wise. So yeah, it only works at range 3, but with a 180 arc, you've got reasonable opportunities to get ships in that arc and at range 3. The maneuver dial is just like any other Constitution class. You get that 2 reverse, the 3 hard turns are red. Decent maneuverability, the 180 arc helps out a lot. I'm not going to make a big deal out of maneuvers, but hey, it's there. The generic loses a weapon slot, and that's probably the best way to be about it. Then you at least get 2 crew on the generic for 20 points. It's a decent way to go. I like what it has to offer. In era games, really cool slots. Beyond that, I don't think that you're going to be playing it in a ton of things. But hey, 6 durability, 3 attack dice, why not? We get Admiral Matt Decker in this pack. He's a 1 point, -1 skill with a talent slot, and he has a fleet action. Target a ship within range 1 of your ship, including your ship. Target ship gains +1 attack die this round, and suffers 1 damage to its hull. Now, that's a bit of a penalty, but you can use this to give a ship that wants hull damage to do other cool stuff, like the PWB Ashmore. You can potentially even target an enemy ship. I'm not 100% sure on that, but hey, why not at least see if it's a possibility? Somebody will let me know in the comments if that's not. But regardless, 1 damage trade-off isn't the worst thing in the world. There's lots of ways to repair stuff now. And if nothing else, this is an Admiral that's 1 point, that holds a talent that is universally accessible that isn't Q. Now, Q is awesome, and will work on anything, but Matt Decker here gives you another bit of flexibility. I like it. He does have a captain version. It's basically the same action just for your ship. Skill 2 on Matt Decker. Again, same type of thing. Works to extend range. So I think we might see some of this that works on fleets instead of Clark Terrell. It's a different notion for Federation ships to take. And I like Decker overall. I think he opens up a lot of good possibilities. Our elite talent is Flag Officer. After you move, you may discard this card to target 1 friendly ship within range to 2 of your ship. The target ship may immediately perform 1 free action. For 4 points to be Martok 8 1 time without the captain skill restriction, I think it's okay. You know, ultimately these cards get judged by their ability to be effective point sinks for elite talents, and at 4 points, this is probably a little pricey for a 1 use. But again, an extra free action can be vital. You can make a secondary weapon work because you get target lock and battle stations in a round. And I'm not talking about photon torpedoes, I'm talking about transphasics. You can set up a re-enable and crew use of the same crew member on a turn. So there's a lot of potential with Flag Officer that doesn't take a ton of work around, and you don't have to eat up your captain in order to do it. And if you only need that combo to work one time, this is how you make it happen. So I think this could be a card that some people play. I don't think it's something that everyone's going to play, but think that it's out there, and I'm glad that it's something that we have an option for. Our crew member is Vulcan Engineer. 3 points. Non-unique. Action: if there are no enemy ships within range 1 to 3 of your ship, repair 1 of your shield tokens. You do not pay a faction penalty when assigning this card to a Vulcan ship. So really restrictive here. And to have no enemy ships within range 1 to 3 of your ship in order to repair a shield for an action and 3 points, that seems really costly. I mean, Glendaro does this for Dominion without the restriction. If this was a no action card, just if there's no enemy ships within range 1 to 3, repair a shield, then I think it would work. But for action, it doesn't work out at all. So, my advice, don't run Vulcan Engineer. I can't really see it, but it's okay to sometimes have a card that's not going to see a lot of play. Our weapon is dual phaser banks. When attacking with your primary weapon during the roll attack die step, you may disable this card to gain +1 attack die. This upgrade may only be purchased for a Federation ship and cost +3 points for any ship other than a Constitution class ship. No ship may be equipped with more than 1 dual phaser bank upgrade. Okay, for 3 points, to give your Constitution class an extra attack die every other round or even one time, in combination with Type 8 phasers from the hood, I think we're getting somewhere. This is a card that boosts you up. Now, I'm not paying 6 to put it on anything else, and I kind of wish that they didn't have the rider on it for it to have to be Federation and 3 points for anything else, but I'll take it. Ultimately, this is a way to help Constitution classes, and I think that it helps out the Enterprise and the Intrepid. I think that they could both see some more play with this card's 3 points is a reasonable way to do it. So dual phaser banks, especially in era games, mission play, it's there. OP play, I don't know. We'll see what's out there. Our question mark upgrade is Astro Gator. Action: discard this card to perform an additional non-red maneuver on your maneuver dial with a speed of 1 or 2. This upgrade may only be purchased for a Constitution class ship and may fill a crew or a weapon slot on your upgrade bar. No ship may have more than 1 Astro Gator. This upgrade is very interesting because it's the first time that we've seen them use the phrase non-red. Typically they've specified white or green. Change in design? Who knows? I like it though. As an action to discard, one-time use, to get an extra move, it's there. Is this card the thing to take right now that we still have Independent Federation Fleet Captain? Absolutely not. Is it necessarily the thing to take when you still have Admiral Forrest in play? Probably not. But Admiral Forrest only works once. Fleet Captain retires soon. Astro Gator is going to stick around forever. So, I like having it around. And Astro Gator gives you speed 1 or 2. So, I think that Astro Gator has a shot. It's going to be situational. It's going to be as part of a maneuver fleet or a fleet that just wants a little extra positioning. And that's okay. The resource this month is Sabotage. At the start of the game, you place 5 mission tokens on top of this card. Once per round, one of your ships may do one of the following 4 things. 1. When attacking, spend 1 mission token from this card to force the defending ship to re-roll up to 2 dice of your choice. Or 2. When attacking, spend 1 mission token from this card to force the defending ship to roll 1 less defense die. Or 3. When defending, spend 1 mission token from this card to force the attacking ship to reroll up to 2 dice of your choice. Or 4. When defending, spend 1 mission token from this card to force the attacking ship to roll 1 less attack die. When there are no more mission tokens left on this card, remove it from the game. For 5 points, Sabotage is an interesting resource. Essentially, you've got a reverse target lock, or a scan token, or a reverse scan. It's flexible. Is it the absolute best resource that's out there? No. Is it going to be interesting once something like Officer Exchange Program retires? Yeah, it might be. Does it see the absolute top of competitive play? Probably not. But is it something that I want to play around with and see if I find it interesting? I think so. I think that Sabotage is very thematic and can have a good place in this game. So overall, the Intrepid, it looks like a lot of fun. The standout card for me is Admiral Decker and Flag Officer. I think that the others are very situational. I think that they help Constitution classes, and I'll take that in this kind of a pack. I don't think that anything screams, gotta have it, buy it on eBay, spend $50. And to me, that says, hey, go out there, go play in your local OPs, and have fun. Take something that's thematic, take something that you're going to have fun playing, go out there, try to win, but go out there and try to have fun, because Balance of Terror is a really fun mission. It's something that was an amazing episode in the show, and if you want to try to recreate it when you go to play it, then all the better. So those are my thoughts on the Intrepid. Not the best pack they've ever released, but certainly not the worst. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care, guys.